Come on in and welcome to my home and welcome to Fun Friday. Today we are going to design a reading nook. Now I know some of you might have tried this before and you might not have had all that much success at it because a lot of people take a reading nook and design it from this angle, when in reality you should be designing it from this angle. What's the difference? Simple. Yes, you will be looking at your reading nook when you're not reading in it. But if you are reading in it, you want to have something comfortable, something that works for you. You want to be able to actually want to spend time in your reading nook reading. It needs to have a comfortable chair. And also, if you are anything like me, you need to have a place to put down a drink, maybe a snack, and also probably you're going to need to have places to put things like material to write stuff down on, because I do that quite often. If I'm reading a cookbook or if I'm reading something which I just want to take notes on, I need a place to do it. Do you have that space? If you don't have that space, make that space. Now my reading nook is going to be here in my bedroom because I have this wonderful comfy chair and I love to sit in it. I have a great window which is behind me so that I can then control the light. Now you remember I've talked about the shears before, so if I have too much light coming in I can draw the shears. If I have way too much light coming in, I have the mini blinds so I can open and close those so I can control the natural light. Then directly behind me I have these wonderful lights which are on my dresser which give me enough light to see. So that way I have a nice overhead light. Now if you are one of these people who likes to put your feet up while you're reading, think about that. Make sure that you have enough room to put your feet up. If you're not one of those people, then you're like me, because I'm not one of these people who wants to have their feet up while I'm reading. I just needed a really comfortable chair and room on both sides so that I have room for my elbows and those sort of things. Because if it's too cramped and you just don't want to be, you just don't feel comfortable, you just don't feel comfortable. You want to have that extra space, that extra room. My dog wants to have room to lay down beside me, so she has her place underneath the table. So let's take a look at the finished product. It is really nice. It didn't take any money to do this. It was so simple, just by moving things just ever so slightly. Now a lot of people are saying, but I like to have my books all around me and all that stuff. Well, yeah, that's really cool and everything, but I will tell you this, if I'm reading, I'm not really noticing the books that are around me. I'm more thinking about, is the chair comfortable? Do I have enough light to see? And can I put my drink down? That's all I'm thinking about. I am not 100% thinking about all of those other things. You might be. If you are, that's really cool. So make the reading space that works for you, but remember to make it from the angle where you're going to be sitting. Don't worry about too much about where people are going to be facing it, because you aren't going to be seeing it that much. So what did you think? Could you make your own reading nook, your own space to read? Because we're going to be talking about a couple books coming up in the next few weeks, don't know how soon, and that's going to be great. But first we need a place to actually read. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and I hope I get to see you again next time.